Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Chat Time. My name is Ellen.
And I'm Peter. We are very happy that you are here with us today.
Before we start, please like this video. When you click like, YouTube understands that this is a good English lesson and it shows this class to more people who need slow English.
And don't forget to subscribe to English Chat Time and share this lesson with a friend who is learning English. That really helps our channel.
All right. Peter, how are you today?
I'm good and ready to talk about life in the big city.
I'm good too, and I love this topic. And you, watching us, how are you today?
Say it with us. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm a little tired.
Very good. Nice to have you here. 1. Introducing the topic, daily routine in a big city. Ellen,
Today our topic is daily routine in the big city.
Peter,
We will talk about a normal day for a person who lives and works in a big city. Waking up, taking the bus or subway, working, coming home, and trying to relax with all the noise and traffic.
Ellen, we will use very simple English, A1, A2 level, and we will repeat important phrases many times so you can follow easily. 2. Introducing the topic daily routine in a big city. Ellen,
Peter, you live in a big city, right?
Peter,
Yes, I live in a big city with many people, many cars, and tall buildings.
Ellen, what is the city like during the day? Peter,
During the day, the city is busy and noisy. You can hear cars, buses, horns, and people talking. The streets are sometimes crowded.
Ellen, and at night? Peter,
At night, there are many lights. You can see shops, restaurants, and buses until very late.
Ellen, let's talk about a daily routine for someone in this big city. Imagine a person named Lucas.
Okay. Lucas is 28 years old. He lives in a small apartment in the big city. He works in an office in the city center.
Ellen, what time does Lucas wake up? Peter,
Lucas usually wakes up at 6:30 a.m. The city is already noisy. He can hear cars and buses outside his window.
Ellen, when he wakes up, what does he do first? Peter,
First, he turns off his alarm and gets out of bed. He goes to the bathroom, brushes his teeth, and takes a quick shower.
Ellen, then he gets dressed for work.
Yes, he puts on a shirt, pants, and comfortable shoes because he will walk a lot.
Ellen, what about breakfast? Peter,
Lucas doesn't have much time in the morning. He goes to the kitchen, makes a cup of coffee, and eats a piece of toast with butter.
Ellen, so a quick breakfast.
Yes, a fast breakfast. While he eats, he looks out the window and sees many people walking to work.
Ellen, after breakfast, he grabs his bag, wallet, keys, and phone. Peter,
Then he leaves the apartment, locks the door, and walks to the bus stop near his building.
Ellen, now comes a very important part of life in a big city, the commute.
Yes, commute means the trip from home to work or school. For Lucas, the commute is about 40 minutes.
Ellen, how does he go to work? Peter,
He usually takes the subway. First, he takes a bus for 10 minutes to the subway station. Then he takes the subway for about 25 minutes.
Ellen, is the subway empty or crowded? Peter,
In the morning, it is very crowded. Many people are going to work. Sometimes Lucas doesn't find a seat and he has to stand.
Ellen, what does Lucas do during the subway ride? Peter,
Sometimes he listens to music or a podcast. Sometimes he listens to English lessons. Very good idea. He uses headphones and tries to ignore the noise.
Ellen, so he uses his commute to learn English.
Yes, this is a good habit for big city life.
Ellen, 7. Short vocabulary explanations. Part 1. Ellen,
Let's explain some important words from this part.
Peter,
Busy, with a lot of activity. Many people, many things happening.
Ellen, noisy, with a lot of sounds and noise. Peter,
Crowded, with many people in a small space.
Ellen, commute, the trip from home to work or school. Peter,
Subway or metro, a train under the ground in a city.
8. Mini review, end of part 1. Ellen,
Let's do a quick review of part 1.
Ellen, we met Lucas, who lives in a small apartment in a big city. The city is busy and noisy. He wakes up at 6:30, takes a shower, gets dressed, has a quick breakfast with coffee and toast, and then leaves his apartment. Peter,
He walks to the bus stop, takes a bus, then the subway. The subway is crowded, so sometimes he stands. During the ride, he listens to music or English lessons.
Ellen, in part 2, we will talk about Lucas's workday, his evening routine in the big city, and we will help you talk about your own daily routine in your city. Ellen, take a short break and come back for part 2. Welcome back to part 2 of our lesson about daily routine in the big city. If you are still here, thank you so much. And if you didn't yet, please like this video and subscribe to English Chat Time for more slow English lessons.
1. Arriving at work in the city center.
So, Lucas is on the subway, listening to English. What happens when he arrives in the city center?
He gets off the subway, walks up the stairs, and suddenly he is in the middle of the big city. Tall buildings, many cars, people walking fast.
How does he feel?
Sometimes he feels a little stressed because everything is fast, but he also likes the energy of the city.
Then he walks for about 10 minutes to his office building.
Work routine in the big city.
What does Lucas do at work?
Lucas works in a small office for a delivery company. He starts work at 9 a.m. In the morning, he checks emails, answers phone calls, and puts information into the computer.
So he has a typical office job.
Yes. At 12:30, he has lunch. Sometimes he brings food from home. Sometimes he goes to a small restaurant near the office.
Is the restaurant quiet?
Not really. At lunchtime, the restaurant is full. Many workers from other offices go there too.
What about the afternoon?
In the afternoon, Lucas continues with emails and calls. Sometimes he has a short meeting with his boss. He finishes work at 5:30 p.m.
What does he do after work?
He leaves the office, walks back to the subway station, and takes the subway home. At this time, the subway is crowded again because many people are going home.
So the commute is busy in the morning and in the evening.
Exactly. 4. Evening routine in the big city.
Let's talk about Lucas's evening at home.
He arrives home around 6:15 p.m. First, he takes off his shoes, puts down his bag, and sits on the sofa for a few minutes to rest.
He is probably tired.
Yes, a little tired. After that, he prepares a simple dinner, maybe rice, some vegetables and chicken, or sometimes a sandwich.
Does he go out every night?
No, on most nights, he stays at home. He eats dinner, washes the dishes, and then he has some free time.
What does he do in his free time?
Sometimes he watches a series on TV or on his laptop. Sometimes he studies English for 20 minutes. He watches an English lesson, pauses, and repeats sentences.
So even after a long day in the big city, he still finds time to study.
Yes, just a little, but every day.
5. Sleep and noise in the big city.
What time does Lucas go to bed?
He usually goes to bed around 11 p.m. Before sleeping, he sometimes hears cars, buses, and people talking outside. So even at night, the city is not completely quiet.
That's true, but he is used to it. He takes a deep breath, turns off the light, and tries to sleep, ready for another day in the big city. 6. Model. Talking about your routine in your city.
Now, we want to help you talk about your daily routine in your city.
We'll give you a simple model. You can change it with your own times and activities.
Listen first. I live in a big city. On weekdays, I usually wake up at 7. I take a shower, get dressed, and have a quick breakfast. Then I take the bus to work. I start work at 8:30 and finish at 5. In the evening, I cook dinner, watch a series, and sometimes study English for 20 minutes.
If you live in a small town, you can say, I live in a small town, not a big city. I usually walk to work because everything is close.
You can pause the lesson, repeat the model, and then say your own routine.
7. Important words, Part 2.
Let's look at a few more words.
Traffic. Many cars and buses on the road.
Stressed. When you feel pressure or worry.
Energy. The feeling of movement and activity.
Free time. Time when you don't work and can do what you like.
8. Mini review, whole lesson.
Let's review the whole lesson.
We followed Lucas through his day in a big city. Waking up early, having a quick breakfast, taking the bus and the subway, working in an office, and coming home on crowded trains.
At home, he cooks, relaxes, and sometimes studies English at home. We saw how the big city is busy, noisy, and full of traffic, but also full of energy.
We also learned a model to talk about your own routine in your city. 9. Question of the day.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
Today's question is, do you live in a big city or a small town? And what is one thing you do every day?
Write 2 to 4 sentences in the comments in English. For example, I live in a big city. Every day, I take the bus to work and I listen to English on the way.
Or, I live in a small town. I walk to work, and in the evening, I stay at home and read a book.
We love reading your answers.
10. Closing.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us and practicing your English with English Chat Time.
If this lesson about daily routine in the big city was useful for you, please like the video, comment your routine, subscribe to the channel, and share this class with a friend who is learning English.
Remember, every lesson, every new word, every small step helps your English grow.
Thank you again for watching and listening.
See you in the next class. Bye!